2 rounds in as many days, hectic weekend, but an enjoyable one for all and sundry. Few wounded warriors, but that's no surprise. We know attrition's been a talking factor right throughout the course of the championship to this point. Welcome to those of you tuning in on the Queensland Touring Car Championship YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you on West Bremer and 2MCA Sport as well. Welcome to those of you in the room too, to the presentation for round 6 of the Brisbane Collision Centre Queensland Touring Car Championship. To present the trophies today from WSM, Chris Brown, everybody. There you go. And not just the trophies, but also our Potluck Pole Award winners as well. So, Group B carries over at Jackpots. Just for those of you that know, because Peter Bray was going to be the lucky winner of that, but with the DNF yesterday, unfortunately, it carries over. It Jackpots to round 7. And then if no one wins it there, what do we do? Goes to the bar at the Christmas party. I like the sound of that. Right, let's get stuck into it. Group C, Potluck Pole Award winner. Pretty good weekend for this guy, because if maths are my strong point, I think this guy goes into the grand finale with the championship lead and he goes home with $245 as well. Matt Devitt. So the Potluck Pole Award to the Team Schnitzel BMW, and Matt will be back up here in a few moments as well. Group A, Potluck Pole Award winner, $365, because this is jackpotted twice. So that was round 3 and 4 that it's jackpotted. And he's on the outright podium for the round as well. Flying the flag for BMW on a Holden preferred track, Rob Bellinger. And the Potluck Pole Award win is well deserved for Robbie Bellinger, no doubt about that. On to the Hard Charger Award winners here, and only one of these guys won't be back up here when we get to the outright podiums as well. My result sheet's about to fly away. Group C. This bloke came out of the woodwork today and had an absolute ball. Fanged the hell out of his car, flew with the BMWs, took the challenge to them and beat the Team Schnitzel boys, which is something he hasn't done for a few weeks. Paul Bonacorso! And the yellow and black Falcon. Hard Charger Award for Bono. Well done.
Thank you.
We'll have another chat to you very shortly, my friend. In the meantime, come and have a photo, Bono. While we get Group B up here. This bloke took some advice from the championship leader overnight, and it saw him racking up PBs all day. Not the first time we've seen him take the Group B Hard Charger Award win this season either. Murray Riley. Muzz, I will get a couple of words from you here, because at the end of the day, it's been a great debut season for you. A couple of pole positions in Group C. The breakout gets you into Group B, much to the relief of the BMW contingent, no doubt. But then you've been chipping away at it, and then just a quiet, off-the-record conversation with the current championship leader, and you go out there and smash out PBs all day long. You've had a really good weekend out.
I have. No, I enjoyed it, and yeah, we're chipping away. We'll get better and better, and yeah, hopefully next year we'll be able to challenge for podiums in Group B.
Just goes to show, ladies and gentlemen, baby steps and just reward. Murray Riley, everybody, well done. Group A. Oh, what a day this bloke's had. Lee Gravelin! First a race win, then a round win, and now a Hard Charger Award to go with it as well. Get a photo, mate, and we'll chat to you a little bit later on as well. In the meantime... Hello. Can you just put that on the table, please? Well done, dude. Let's get to the Group C podium. And a couple of very well-deserved results here as well. First up, as I said earlier, the result here And we were talking about this yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, the ramifications of this drop round system and the doubleheader weekend. Attrition was going to play a role. We knew that already. But for the Group C brigade that persevered, ended both rounds, finished both rounds, they're dropping yesterday because they took a tremendous points haul home today by virtue of the fact that in the final race of the day, half of them were inside the top 10. Outright, which you don't normally see. But in the end, it's Team Schnitzel on the podium through the way of Matthew Devitt, third place. Come on up to the podium, mate. We'll get a couple of words from you in just a moment. Second, and not the first time we've seen him on the podium this season outright. He's been smiling from ear to ear all weekend, and justifiably so. Paul Bonacorso! Well done, mate.
Thanks, Chris. No worries, mate.
What about that? And then, as I said earlier, it's always interesting to see a driver swap in a car, because if you put someone else in the car and they go faster than you, it tells you that you've got a little bit of work to do. So hopefully some driver coaching coming the way of Ettore Vasolo by way of his son, Alessandro Vasolo. The clean sweep. The round win, and as I said earlier for our radio audience, the only driver this year to win races in two different cars. So really well done for Alessandro Vasolo. Let's have a chat to the top three here. Matty Devitt, come on over, please, mate. Oh, hang on a sec. Fiona's still trying to get the Hollywood shot for you. Bono now being told that he's not allowed to wear his son. He's on the podium. I thought it was a cool dude look for you, Bono, but that's okay. One more take, because Bono had something of a similar shape to a pen that lobbed over his ear. Now we can get Matty Devitt over for a chat. We've spoken enough throughout the course of the weekend, so in short, just a bit of analysis from you, what you take out of the round and some thank yous.
Just I guess consistency pays off. It was great racing today, very close. Thank Matty Hack for dropping all that oil on turn 2 there that I found. We're making a highlights reel. I just want to make the highlights reel as many times as I can. I'm a bit disappointed that Ettore handed over his car today. I reckon could have got one step higher, but you know, just a great weekend all round.
Anyone you want to thank while you're here?
I want to thank my wife, Dad for coming down here. My girls who aren't here today, apparently they think a game with a funny shaped ball is more fun than car racing, or at least
the AFL?
No, at least one of them does. The other one was disappointed she couldn't be here, but and the committee and all the guys that make this event possible. Thanks, fellas.
Good on you, Matty Devitt. Well done. Paul Bonacorso, come on down. You were smiling from ear to ear at the beginning of the day, so the smile can't get any bigger, but justified for what was a superb day at the office, a superb weekend at the office for you. The Falcon flew under the radar yesterday, but found an extra lease of life today.
Yep, I suppose you already said it all there, Zach. It's exactly what happened. Had to sort through some stuff yesterday, but just concentrated on finishing, and was sort of fingers crossed that today, what happened today was going to happen, and it did, so pretty happy.
Anyone you want to thank, mate?
Even though they're not here, it's my family, my wife and kids, because they sort of allow me to do this in a way. And of course, all the sponsors, I don't want to go through them all, they're all there, but the big two, Brisbane Collision Centre and Mini and Beamer Mini Garage, of course.
Yep.
Chris and Hanno, all you guys, everyone. Because, without all those guys, it wouldn't be happening. So, thanks very much to everyone. And all my racing colleagues and that, man. I really do love it. It's excellent.
Yesterday it was a Holden throwing the cat amongst the pigeons of the BMW Cup that is Group C. Today it's the Falcon of Paul Bonacorso, everybody. Well done. And Alessandro Vasolo. Let's go. The clean sweep. It's funny, isn't it? 4 rounds, no clean sweeps in Group C. Rounds 5 and 6, 2 in as many days. And both for BMWs. And for you, I don't know how much seat time you'd had in Dad's car before today, but by gee, you made it work.
Yeah, thank you. So I went out for qualifying. That was awesome. Still getting used to the car, and I just had a really good start in race 1, and I think the boys behind were having a bit of dice between each other. So luckily, it gave me a bit of room to run, and same in 2 and 3. So lucky there wasn't a couple more laps, because I think I would have had a couple more guys up my ginger.
Hey, Matty Devitt, don't worry too much about Attore lending his car to Alessandro. It's Hudson you've got to thank as well for breaking out into Group B.
Sure.
And likewise you.
Did I break out?
No. You've got to thank Hudson for breaking out as well.
Yeah, no, that's good. Thank you, Hudson.
Anyone you want to thank, mate?
Firstly, the old boy for letting me borrow the car, all our sponsors, Mum and the girlfriend for coming out and supporting, and obviously all the other guys that come out and race and make the category what it is.
Well done. Congratulations. Alessandro Vassallo, everybody, back in his car in 9 weeks' time in the next round of the Brisbane Collision Centre Queensland Touring Car Championship. Well done. For the weekend? That's a very good question. I'm not sure. You're the points matrix.
It says it on there, 7th outright.
7th outright for the weekend, if you don't mind, on points. There you go. Yeah. Wow. We've had a few different round winners in Group B this season. New round winner in Group C, new round winner in Group B, new round winner in Group A as well this weekend in this round. Let's get to the Group B podium. 3rd place today, Murray Riley. Yeah. Hey, consistency and finishing pays off, Mars. Well done. Look at that. First podium in Group B for Murray Riley. He's had a couple of hard charger awards before, but now he's in the big show. 2nd place today, and this bloke breathing an absolute sigh of relief. Couple of fuel surge issues in the final race, but nothing that prevented him from getting to the finish line after a very, very trying couple of rounds in the mid-season. Rob Droda! And this bloke got onto the podium yesterday. He said, tomorrow I want to go 1 step higher, and 1 step higher he shall. As I've said to him in interviews on a couple of occasions this weekend, age shall not weary. Les Hannafin! What about this? Magnificent stuff. Hanno, well done, mate. Congratulations. Brilliant stuff. Jump up on the podium, guys. Grab a photo with Fee there, and then we'll get you over in no particular order here to have a chat. But an awesome performance, and no doubt a sigh of relief being breathed by the 2 gentlemen, 1st and 2nd, after the issues they had in the mid part of the season. Murray, come on over. We heard from you earlier when you picked up the hard charger, but that's a nice surprise.
No, it's a very big surprise. I wasn't expecting that at all, but I guess finishing is what counts. Looking forward to plenty more of these if I can.
Now, just remember, you can't describe it as a Stephen Bradbury because it's not the win, but it gives you a tremendous boost of confidence going into the final round of the season now. Yeah,
absolutely. I've just had a ball this weekend. Just feel like I'm driving better, just getting better and better. So yeah, having a ball. Thanks very much to all the officials and everything. Do a great job. It's first year in the championship, and I'm really loving it. So thanks for all those guys that put in all the hard yards so we can come and do this.
Absolutely, well done, mate. Congratulations, Rob. It's not first place outright, but you have got a race win under your belt today, and given all the headaches of the mid-season, this one must taste really, really sweet.
Yeah, it does. One further up the podium today than from yesterday, and it was a really good day today, and yeah, loved every minute of it. A little bit of a rookie mistake then, we just didn't put enough fuel in the car. It's a bit of a surge and towards the end on the restart, but anyway, we got there. But I certainly when I got there without my wife's help throughout the year. We've had a horrible round with motors and all sorts of stuff, and the Walker Family Racing for all their effort with loaning a heap of engine parts, and my good friend Chris Brown and his wife Tanya, and all the guys at WSM for all their help and support. And wouldn't have been here without them.
Game on for the grand finale. Hey, any other thank yous while you're here?
Yeah, mate. There's a lot of good competitors out there, and I love racing with Gary and Winters and Heno, and everyone sort of really stepped up the game. And listen, it's going to be on for young and old at the next round, no doubt.
Indeed. Well done, mate. Congratulations. Rob Dryder back on the podium after a trying midpoint of the season. Les Hannafin, well done, mate. I mean, this is hallmark to your constant improvement over the last few seasons, and I know this one is going straight to the pool room, although there must be a bittersweet taste to that one, given that you saw your mate parked on the side of the road there.
Yeah, it was, mate. I've got a lot of people to thank. Matty Hack, you know, he works tirelessly on my car, and he's been giving me a lot of tuition in my driving, and it's starting to show results. Even though I'm an old pensioner, it takes a little bit to get hit around the back of the head to wake up a couple of times, and it's starting to work. And the car's been beautiful all day. But however, in that last race, with 3 laps to go, I started getting a vibration in the steering wheel. And on the last lap, I went to turn and not much was happening. And when I brought into the pits, the whole inside of the tyre had blown out. So I was very lucky to get home again. So, but at the end of the day, it's, you know, it was really nice to be up the front, and I had to fight for it because, you know, these guys behind me were driving extremely well, and it was really nice to get amongst some of the closer cars. And I just hope that, you know, we can continue on this road and see what happens.
Any other thank yous while you're here, mate?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all the drivers, obviously. They're all real, you know, gentleman guys, and all the club, you know, all you guys that make the club happen, all the sponsors, of course. And it was really special for me today because my wife came out today and gave me a little bit of luck, I think. So it didn't start off. I started off good in the second race at the car. I thought the car was going to shit itself again, and then it came bad again in the last race, and I was going to drive the bastard on a steel wheel if I had to, but I got it home anyway, so I was happy.
Mate, from all of us, you're a valued sponsor of the Queensland Touring Car Championship. This is a win that is going to sit in the record books for a while. 3 podiums today, 3 wins for the weekend, 5 podiums for the weekend, and now a new name on the winners list in the round stakes in Group B as well. Les Hannafin, everybody, well done. So there's another stat for you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, here's one for you at home, and for those of you on West Bremer Radio as well. 3rd outright for the weekend, Les Hannafin, on point. Oh, third for the round, I should say, on points. Yep. And 3rd outright in that last race. Not often you see a Group B car 3rd outright in any respect, let alone round as well. So well done.
Thanks very much. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
And you know, it's funny. People will say, "Oh, but the field was only so big," but you still got to be in it to win it. And that's the most important thing in all of that. And speaking of that, let's go to Group A, where it was a survival of the fittest in every sense of the word. This bloke here, the great Chris Brown, unfortunately, his 11-race winning streak came to an end. But he had the points in the bank yesterday. He couldn't improve on yesterday's points haul today. Matty Hack had a retirement there in race number 3 as well. But by virtue of the fact that only 2 Group A drivers finished race 3, Matty Hack is 3rd for the round. Come on. Second for the round, BMW flying under the radar once again. Potluck Pole Award, and now second for the round, Rob Bellinger. And a new name on the winners list, not just in the races for Group A, but in the round stakes as well. 4th different Group A round winner of the season, Lee Gravelin. Rightio, we'll fly through these guys because we're on time constraints with the XLs lining up to go out for their 175. Fiona will get a photo here, and then we'll get over Matty Hart for a chat. Matty, well done, mate.
Not worried.
No, I know you're not worried. You'll take the championship lead into the finale. You've got one hand on that, but just talk us through what happened in race 3, mate.
Broke it.
What exactly?
Yeah. I think I'd done the engine. I don't know. We'll have to have a look at it. It was fun while it lasted. I was trying.
Well, absolutely, you were trying because Lee Gravelin was pushing you every step of the way. But the engine, obviously, you'll go away, assess that, and it's probably a good thing you got 9 weeks to get that sorted for the finale.
Yes, that is handy. I didn't really have to run this weekend. It was still playing up. I still ran it just because I love racing, so it was fun. Hope it was enjoyable for everyone.
Certainly was. Anyone you want to thank?
No, Hanno. He got it.
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Matty Hark, everybody. Rob, we'll get you over. A lonely old weekend because with Gary Lang absent, you really had no one to play with once Saxon Moyes fell over. But just by persevering with it, staying out there, and as you said earlier, you might have been lonely, but you're having fun, you walk away with second. Well done.
No, I did feel a bit lonely yesterday and today. And Saxon kept taking off on me, so I had no one to play with, but yeah, it was still good fun. I got to concentrate on my driving anyway.
And a great haul of points as far as the championship's concerned as well, mate. I know you're not in it in terms of the outright stakes, but still, to get a top 10 at the end of the season, that's a tick in the box. No, I like accumulating those points and having a look on the website. Anyone you want to thank?
I'd like to thank the committee for spending their time here again for free, and I want to thank Dave Pearce for coming down and helping me today. Good on you, Dave.
Rob Bellinger, everybody. Well done, mate. Congratulations. Lee Gravelin, come on down. One of the standout performers from 2 Days of Thunder. He's gone one step better this time round. Mate, unbelievable. What a day at the office. Just talk us through quickly the issue in race 2 that saw you lose out to Matty in the end there, because you clearly got on top of that for race 3.
Oh, what's the problem? What was the problem? I can't remember that far back.
It wasn't a mechanical issue? It wasn't a gear?
No, it wasn't. No, it was the driver.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I pulled the wrong gear. So, yeah, no, it wasn't the car, it was me,
Because we saw you bogged down, and I thought, don't tell me there's something wrong, and then it came good, but the damage was done, because
no, it was
you
me.
give this bloke an inch and it's as good as a mile.
No, he's aged me 30 years this weekend, I tell you.
First place, a race win, a round win, what does that mean to you?
Oh, look, it's good to get a good result, after bashing away for a few years or a couple of years and all the time and effort and the money. But at the end of the day, it's fun as long as you have a good day. But to get that, it's nice.
Any thank yous?
Yeah, there's plenty of people behind the scenes that make it all happen, all the officials, all the sponsors, all the competitors are great. It's a great club. It's great fun driving the car, but it's also good chatting to different people. So, and yourself, Zach. It's always good to have a chat. We have a chat.
And I dare say we'll be doing that more as the season goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of round 6 of the Brisbane Collision Centre Queensland Touring Car Championship, Lee Gravelin.
Thank you.
Well done, mate.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And for the radio audience, now that the mathematics have been calculated and drop rounds entered and all that sort of stuff, let's have a look at the championship points before we wrap things up for those of you listening on West Bromwich Radio and 2MCE Sport. And for everybody else, I'm going to hand over to Mark Giorgio to finish this presentation as I take off to commentate the XL Enduro. Congratulations to all for a fabulous weekend, busy bloody weekend, 2 rounds in 2 days. We've never done that before, but it threw the cat amongst the pigeons and delivered a few people a podium finish and a round win, and that's really good to see from a statistical standpoint. Good luck getting through the next 9 weeks with preparations for the finale and the championship equations and everything else. We cannot wait to see what happens on October 23. Until then, have a safe trip home, everybody, and enjoy the next 9 weeks, and we'll see you back here for Grand Final Day on October 23.